All right, everybody, welcome to another episode of The Urban Gardener. I'm so glad that you guys could join me today. Don't forget, hit that subscribe button down below and follow along with more garden adventures as we keep growing here on The Urban Gardener. And it is day 3 at the National Heirloom Expo here in 2018. And we've had a lot of really cool things that we've been able to check out over the last couple of days. But today, in our 3rd episode, is all about the kids. That's what this event is for. All the proceeds for this event go to the School Garden Network. So let's go check out and see what they got growing on for the kids here at the National Heirloom Expo. Things about the National Heirloom Expo is that it's really all about kids and the importance of education and garden education and all of that for children. And so one of the things that Baker Creek and the National Heirloom Expo does is invites out a lot of children from a lot of the different local schools to participate in a lot of different great events here. One of the things we'll do here in just a minute is we'll go check out the Kids Hall and check out some of their exhibits. They do a really cool thing with a lot of the different schools and set up some really neat exhibits. So we'll check some of that out. And later on, we'll get a little talk with Jere Gettle from Baker Creek about the importance of educating children in gardening.
Go!
So here at the National Heirloom Expo, the Kids Pavilion is where it's at. Local kids from around the area put together really cool displays to show off their school gardens. Got this really cool table display here. Lots and lots of different types of seeds. And little magnifying glasses for them to check out the details of those little seeds there. All right, everyone, we're here today at the National Heirloom Expo. It's day 3 for us here, and what we're focusing on today is what the purpose of this expo is for. This expo is for the kids, and what they're doing here is they're raising money to help fund the
Sonoma County School Garden Project.
Sonoma County School Garden Project. So all of the proceeds from this event all go to fund that event, right?
And all go to fund their all the work they're doing here in the county, basically trying to get kids into gardening, whether it's getting school supplies or educational materials or putting in gardens. So it's all about getting stuff here in this region. And also a lot of money we use, we get donations every year to bus children into this event to come learn about gardening firsthand.
I came in early today and got to see all of the kids running around, doing the maze out there and everything like that. So it's really, really cool to see the participation of children involved with gardening.
That was exciting, and some of the kids several of them that I met came from out of state. Their grandparents bought them a ticket, or with their parents or an aunt or so forth, to come to the event. Like some 10-year and 12-year-old, 13-year-old kids came. Just came because they wanted to go to the event, and the relatives knew they wanted to. And then I'd hear other kids in here talking and discussing and go saying things like, "This is the best birthday present I could have ever had." And then there's always some kids that are not as interested, but it's really cool when you see the kids that are really interested in their food supply. And I'd say most of them here seem really excited. So.
That is really, really important, though, is being able to introduce kids to the different types of foods that there are out there. And one of the things that's really great with heirlooms is the variety in the sort of things. And that was one of the things I noticed too as well when I was walking around and the kids are touring around and everything. Just the light in their eyes when they see, say, one of the squashes with all the bumps all over them.
Yeah, they get all excited. It's really cool.
It gets them really, really excited about that stuff. One of the other things too, I wanted to ask you, the National Heirloom Expo was started how many years ago?
This is the 8th year this year, so 8 years already. It's hard to believe.
8 years. Well, this is my 2nd year here, and I have to say that this has been a really, really great event. 2nd year in a row. Really, really enjoy it and everything, and it's been really cool to be able to see kind of the differences from the one year to the next. So I'm sure over 8 years there's been some really cool differences.
Oh, right? Yeah, every year there's things that we're like, why isn't that here? And oh, this is really cool, this is new, and it's always like this variety does amazing, and then the next year this variety might not do as good, or this crop the watermelons, for example, were amazing this year, and last year they weren't so much. So every year every year you have other things that do amazing. So that's the excitement, and new people as well as you miss some people, and then the following year they'll be back and pop in. So some people every year. So
that was probably a good point, though, is I did get to see. From last year, I got to meet a bunch of really, really cool people, and all of those people I got to meet were back again this year.
Yeah, a lot of people are here again, and there's a couple that I was wondering if I was going to see them, and they popped in tonight. So several people that I was wondering, and they're like, "Well, we're on a trip or something." So you just never know, but it is kind of like a big reunion of people every year.
It is.
A lot of people have been here every year. Multiple people came up every time. I've been here every year for all 3 days for 8 years.
Oh, man. Well, it is really, really one of the most spectacular events there is surrounding gardening, food, nutrition, activism, all of that sort of stuff, and it's a really, really great event that you put on here. And so I really want to thank you.
Really appreciate you coming down, and it's definitely, if nothing else, it's the best place I know of to see produce varieties.
It is.
There's really nothing going on in this country anyway, where you can really go and see literally thousands of produce varieties, and that's almost as much fun as meeting all the great people. But between the two is incredible.
I want to mention too, while you're here, real quick, because I did, getting the opportunity to talk to you is, one of the things I think has been a really, really gift to the gardening world, and especially as I've been exploring and checking them out, is the Baker Creek Heirloom Seed Catalog. I've already done some videos and talking with other gardeners about that, and it seems to be a really something that everybody really agrees on. You guys really bring it to life through the catalog, but when you come to this event, you really get to see those varieties and those things that you have in the heirloom world right there in person, and it's really a great thing.
Well, thanks. Yeah, it's fun finding things. That's my favorite thing, is looking for new varieties and new old varieties.
And you do a really good job at telling the stories of those seeds.
We try to. There's so much work. It seems like we can never have time to research them. That's the challenge.
I really did enjoy the watermelon story in this catalog that was told about the one that was found in the cave.
That was one of our favorites yet. So.
Yep. It was a really great.
But yeah, that was incredible. The ancient watermelon. So.
It's such a great story. So I encourage everybody to pick up your Baker Creek Heirloom Seed Catalog, and if you get a chance this next season, this one's all over. We're on the last day. Everything's being taken off the tables right now in front of us. So if you get a chance, come out to this event next year for the 2019 National Heirloom Expo. It'll be the 9th year, right?
9th year, yeah, and we'd love seeing you. We'd love to show you around and show you the produce, and it'd be a great chance for you to meet people and seed savers and homesteaders and gardeners from all over North America, but also we have people in Chile and Jamaica and Japan here today, and multiple other places. So South Africa, and
really, really great event. It's just really, really awesome. Thanks again so much.
Thank you.
So what event for kids wouldn't be complete without having some animals involved? Besides the sheep, they've got some really, really cool heritage chickens on display here in the barn. It's one of the things that the kids really, really like. Let's go check out some of these chickens. All right, what a fabulous day 3 to finish off our visit here at the National Heirloom Expo. We got to see all of these really, really cool displays that the children put on, and got a great interview with Jere Gettle, the founder of Baker Creek Heirloom Seeds and the National Heirloom Expo. We got a chance to really discuss what this Heirloom Expo is all about. It's all about the kids. And as we explained, every bit of the proceeds for this event goes straight to the School Garden Network, and it's a wonderful, wonderful project to help educate children, not just on the growing of food and the nutrition and all of that, but just how fun it can be. Seeing all these kids out here today having just a blast being around all of these great displays and everything, it was just a really, really great day. What a way to top off our visit here. Now, as you all know, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, or anything at all, hit me up in that comment section below. And for all the kids here at Baker Creek Heirloom Expo, big, big thumbs up. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below. Follow along with more episodes as we continue growing here on The Urban Gardener. I'll see you again on the next episode. Comment section below, and if you have it, no. We were close there. We were close there. Expo, and we're all finished here on day 3. And remember, see you again on the next episode. So let's try that one more time.
The event.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Appreciate your channel.
Good. All right, are you ready? Are you ready? Want to give me a fist bump real quick?